Tadhg de Bourke is after doing his Cruciate, and I think it just feels like things are going from bad to worse for Waterford. No manager, like maybe Peter Quealy's the guy who's going to stand in, but there's no confirmation of what's happening, and it just seems like things are spiralling with Waterford.
Yeah, Peter Quealy's name is definitely in the hat anyway, as of last week, but like, I was just kind of doing the maths on the way over. It was just like, Tadhg de Bourke has done it the first week in September. If he gets operated by the end of this month, he'll be doing well. Then you're looking at October. You're looking at 3 months at the end of this year, and you're looking at another 6 realistically next year. If you're going by this year, Waterford could be out of the championship by the time he gets back. And it's one thing getting back. With fairness, Brendan Matter has shown that it can be done, and it can be a seamless thing. But like his championship could be over with Waterford next year, and it's a massive appointment for them. Because
a crossroads then.
Yeah, another year or two, and it's that kind of thing. That whole thing could be lost a little.
De Bourke did it playing for Clashmore Kinsale-Beg against Cappoquin last Saturday. Like, if you were a Waterford player, would you be kind of freaking out at the idea that it's dragged on a couple of months now, pretty much, since Pádraig Fanning walked away, and you've no manager? The Derek McGrath thing kind of came and went. He's decided not to go back. I know that the Bourke thing can't be helped, but you must be kind of thinking, where are we going?
Yeah, a bit. Yeah, Austin Gleeson was saying after one of Mount Zion's games as well that the responsibility is with the players, which it is, like, but they really need to get their house in order as regards who's actually going to manage the team and the whole setup of the team, or they're going to end up chasing their tail. We're nearly at mid-September now. Do you know what I mean? They really need to get sorted and give someone a proper chance going forward. It's not going to be simple. It's not going to be an easy job, because they're on the floor after the last 2 years, 2 really disappointing years, particularly last year. Like, it was just a disaster. Yeah. After the league final defeat, the whole year just fell apart basically.
What is it? No championship wins since the 2017 All-Ireland semi-final.
Yeah.
And let's say this drags on another month or so, and players are out at their club championships, and some have to rehab, or some are going to do their own personal S&C programs for next year. Who's giving them to them? Where's the joined up thing? Like, does it start to drift? Because that's happened with other teams, and then they start their pre-season or they come in late and they're like, just the players aren't ready. So you're chasing your tail for the rest of the year.
It's very hard. Like, with the best will in the world, a lot of players will be ready themselves and they'll do their bits. A lot of lads won't.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if you get, like, it's like anything. If you give a lad an inch, like, he'll take a mile. Like, he'll go and enjoy himself. He mightn't do the bits that he should be doing. Then you're getting back to start training, and a lad maybe who was rehabbing a knee, and the knee was expected to be right, it's not right, and he can't take full part in training for 6 weeks because he's rehabbing it. So they need to get everything ready to go, I'd say, like 1st of October, and give the manager a chance to go through all the injuries, go through everything and plan everything out, so they can give themselves a proper chance for next year.
What about Clare? So, you know, like, Gerry O'Connor has stepped away, so that's another situation that dragged on, much like the Waterford situation.
It's very late to be stepping away.
The Galway situation as well. Like, it's a bit mad what's going on in general, but I think there could have been, like, sort of family circumstances that made that situation drag on a little bit. I'm not 100% sure, so I don't necessarily want to speculate, but it's not ideal. No,
it's far from ideal. Like, because they may have been looking at the two of them as a dual ticket again, and now I believe Donal Moloney is interested in taking the job or being involved again next year. So now they're looking at, they're probably going to have to look at an interview process now again, realistically, because the job is technically up now again, isn't it, really? If the same two lads aren't there, I suppose if I'm interested or you're interested or whoever is interested, he should get a shot at it, rather than just saying Donal Moloney was there last year, he's going to get it by himself or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So
Ger Loughnane wrote about it being a septic situation down in Clare, and he said that
rarely holds back in fairness.
He's enjoyable that way. Like, he reckoned that Anthony Daly should have pushed through his candidacy a couple of years ago and not step back when the two guys from the under-21 setup came through.
You can kind of see, but to be fair, like, Dalo was probably doing that for the right reasons in a way. Like, he was giving the lads a chance. By all accounts, most people seem to think that they were ready, and after the 21 success that they deserved a shot.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
They had, yeah.
But I'd be surprised if it came up that if he wasn't, like, the number one man, realistically, you know, because not saying that time is running out for them as well, but, like, Jesus, you want to get something in place there fairly lively, and an impressive kind of setup in place, and, like, give himself a good chance going forward.
Would you be excited about the idea of Donal Moloney taking the job on his own? If you were a Clare person and you think, right, last year we kind of went nowhere, the year before we got to an All-Ireland semi-final, which was great, but kind of Galway played so much long ball that it made it, and it made a hero out of our sweeper and that kept us in the game in a way.
Yeah.
Or am I kind of doing him a disservice? I mean, I don't think you can ignore the circumstance of the game and why you were competitive.
Yeah, I don't know the ins and outs of it, to be honest with you, but if you were there, two lads together, it's a total like change of demographic next year with one fella being the manager. I don't know how that would work. I don't know the mood in Clare towards that, but like I'm assuming that the job is up again and that there's going to be candidates for it. It's very hush-hush at the moment, like very, very hush-hush. I don't know if they're trying to get something over the line in the background there to have someone lined up. I don't know, but it's very hush-hush at the moment.
And definitely any of these counties that are kind of behind in terms of appointing their manager, I think they're leaving themselves with work to do.
Definitely.
Right, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can click underneath the video there and click on the bell if you want notifications of when new videos go live.